everybody. Austin Pets Alive helps sweet pups find their forever homes. Today we've got an extra sugary treat. We're joined by Thin Mint alongside, hello you, Luis Sanchez.
Hi.
Luis, good morning.
Thank you, good morning. Thank you so much for having us. We're so happy to be here.
Thin Mint is already showing off her amazing little personality, giving me licks and love. Let's talk a little bit about her.
Yeah, so she came to us back in February when it was freezing. She was found in a vacant lot, basically. And you know, during that time it was really cold in Austin. So she came to Austin Animal Services, and then us as APA, we pulled her to give her some extra care. She's had a really traumatic past. As you can see, there's some scarring on her face. So because of that, she's a dog that's going to be really good with people, but may not do well with other pets.
She wants to be the only pet in your home.
Yeah, and she is an amazing only pet. So she's going to hug you, she's going to kiss you, she's going to be a cuddle bug. I've been hanging out with her all morning, and she's just been really wonderful.
She has gotten so used to me in just the 5-10 minutes that we've been sitting together. Yeah. She does really give hugs. She jumps up on you and gives you some love.
Come here.
She won't show us, of course, now that we want her to, but that's okay. She's a good girl. Oh, good
there
job, Thin Mint.
There you go.
And she's licking my toes, and she's giving lots of love.
Yeah, she's lovely.
So she's got some good energy. About how old do we think she is?
So we think she's about 2.
Okay,
so she's
so fully grown now.
Yeah, fully grown. So she's got some short legs. She's cute, and she has good energy. But I think she's a great cuddle bug too. So she would love some like curiosity exploring, right, and learning what the world is, and you know how safe it can be for her. But also just being safe with you at home, I think, is something that she'll love.
So maybe something like those Kona treats where she can like explore, you know, little puzzle games and things like that.
Yeah,
that
she's
would
very
be
smart.
Very smart.
Yeah, and like very, you know, capable of learning new things.
Okay. And potty trained, house trained?
She's still learning. Because she did kind of come from that experience of just being abandoned. So she hasn't spent enough time in a home yet to really learn those things, but she's still young, so it's still something that she can learn really well. Okay. I think really the main thing is a lot of these dogs learn really well as long as you have a good schedule for them, a good routine, right? And just like take them out on their walks, get their energy out, and she'll learn quick. Yeah, she's capable of that for sure.
This is a good time during the summer when people don't have maybe such stringent work schedules or extracurricular activities. This could be a good opportunity to take this dog into your home and get her on a good schedule.
Yeah, no, definitely. And especially because she's in a kennel at the shelter, which are like half outside, half inside. So it's hot, so she would definitely appreciate being home. And yeah, just doing anything to help them learn, you know, good behaviors inside, you know, making sure that she is getting that enrichment that she needs.
Does she respond to treats? Just wondering.
I haven't tried yet.
I feel
like she's the type.
Yeah. We can see it. Hungry eyes.
Yeah.
Well, she's such a smart girl that I think she'll do well no matter what.
Oh, absolutely.
And she's a good sized dog too. About how much does she weigh?
About 40 pounds.
40 pounds, and she's at her full weight.
Yeah, I think,
she could lose a couple.
You got that winter bod still, but yeah. She's a perfect size.
But good for an apartment dweller, maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about your kennels a little bit more because, as you mentioned, some of them are outside. It is the heat of summer. This is an opportunity for people to come help out.
It is. Our kennels are outside. We have fans. We have swamp coolers. The inside is air conditioned, but it's nothing similar to a house, right? A house is a lot cooler. It's a lot more comfortable for them. They can just be couch potatoes and enjoy that. So we're really looking for fosters right now to help get the dogs out of the shelter. We're around like 150 dogs at the shelter at any given time, which is pretty much at capacity. So we really appreciate the support.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. And how does your adoption process work? So if somebody's interested in Thin Mint or another dog that they see on your website, you guys have so many dogs and cats with so many fun names.
We do, yeah.
They
the
can
naming is the best.
Them.
Yeah. If there's a dog or cat at the shelter, just come on by. Our doors are open from 12 to 6 every single day, 7 days a week. Come on by, see who's there. You know, there might be somebody else that catches your eye and you're like, I want to adopt that one or foster that one. If there's someone that's in foster, just fill out the application online and then our foster will be in touch with you so you can meet that animal.
Sounds good to me. Okay, upcoming events, you've got Second Chance Saturday coming up.
We do. Yeah, this Saturday, all 5 thrift stores, we have 50% off all of our boutique items. And then we'll have adoptable dogs at every store from 12 to 2. So yeah, just check out our website, austinpetsalive.org, and you'll be able to see where all those stores are and then any fun adoptables that are going to be there.
And in our last 30 seconds, any tips that you could, see, she's coming to hug me now. See, you can see it in real time. Hi, you.
You make sure your dogs are hydrated.
Yeah.
For sure. Make sure you keep your walk short, especially if you're walking them in the middle of the day. We recommend early morning, late evening. And yeah, just watching for signs that your dog is overheated. Try not to keep them outside for too long.
The big panting, we want to make sure we stay away from.
If they're lagging behind you, if you feel like they're just overheated, they very likely are. So just make sure you keep an eye on your pets.
10 to 4, keep them out of the heat of the day. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Luis, thank you so much.
You.
Thin Mint, good job.
You did so good.
Good kisses there. All right, for more information on adopting Thin Mint or other available animals, visit austinpetsalive.org. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Empower Kids Drop-In Childcare. Flexible childcare in Lakeway for when parents need it most. We're talking about Empower Kids Drop-In today with Janique Dr. J. Moore and Nina Garcia. Nina, what makes Empowered Kids different from something like traditional daycare?
It's something different every single day. It's the flexibility versus traditional care. Traditional care is you're signing into something, you pay whether you use it or not. Drop-in care is a little bit different. It could be you want a parents' night out and we're here in the evening, we're open longer than traditional childcare hours, so it's something different every single day. But the biggest thing is we're meeting last minute needs for parents that need us out there in the community.
Dr. J, I want to ask you about what what inspired you to start Empower Kids?
I have been in the community for 10 years now with Empower Family Chiropractic, and it was really that it's my world as a working mom. But once I had my second child, my family actually, they were no longer in town. We were not expecting that. It was a mom struggle, and then I started getting into again the affordability. This could be way more affordable than again paying for full-time childcare that you don't need full-time. Having somewhere fun that even as a parent, it's like I can trust that they're being taken care of. We're licensed, we're full-time licensed, we have licensed professionals. It's reliable care.
So what kind of parents or families would benefit most from something like Empower Kids?
Yeah, I can speak the strongest towards the working families. Stay-at-home moms. This last season of being on maternity leave, I was loving the opportunity, but now I'm like, whoa, I really need 2 hours to just decompress without feeling guilty about it.
That's amazing. Nina, what can parents expect when they bring their child for the very first time to the center?
What I bring, I think, for my team is just warm, loving, motherly care for them, and that's just get them in and get them distracted and say, let's come in, let's play, let's look at the ball pit room. Usually once I get them in there, it's easy, it's down here from there.
Dr. J, last question for you. How can families get started with Empower Kids?
Yes, as far as registration, what that looks like, we make it easy by being able to do that online. We need your standard childcare registration. After that, we ask that you immediately download our app. You can buy passes, day passes, our camps. We're in summer camp season right now. Download that app. You can do everything that you need to do, communicate with the center, everything through the app.
Thank you both so much for your time.
Thank you.
Register today at EmpowerKidsDropIn.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Empower Kids Drop-In Childcare. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by ATFCU. Pamela Cotton, Vice President of Member Services at ATFCU, has something shiny and new to share with us today. We're excited about this. Pam, ATFCU recently unveiled a new brand look and feel. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, Rosie, it's super exciting. Our new icon is a modernized version of our previous triangle, but you'll see some recognizable features in there. The two elements represent our past and where we hope to be in our future. But most importantly, we're using our acronym of ATFCU instead of Austin Telco Federal Credit Union, because we're actually bigger than Austin. We're more of Central Texas and we want to expand. And so we're using that acronym of ATFCU to represent that as well. But the colors, we have a gold that symbolizes optimism. So we love that color. And then we have the history of the blue, except it's a little more vibrant this time and just where we want to be in the future. So it's really exciting.
And you've got an updated website as well.
Absolutely. We've got a fresh new look on the website. We're using the branded new colors all throughout. And our members, existing members, new members to come, they'll have great online experience as well. So it's very user-friendly. We're really excited about it.
Oh, I love this for you. Okay, what inspired your brand refresh, and what does this represent for the organization?
Yeah, so when we talk about reflection, we just celebrated 85 years of service.
Congratulations.
Amazing, right? Thank you so much. But with a milestone of that magnitude, we want to look at how we've grown over the 85 years and how we've evolved. And that's what we want to continue to do those great things for our community. So we talk about a new era, a new chapter. We're going to continue to evolve, to continue to bring those great services, all the new technology and things like that to our membership. And the meaning in the logo, a lot went into it. It's more than just a symbol. It symbolizes who we are and who we are for the community.
Lovely. Okay, what does this new branding mean for the community and for your members?
Yeah, so we say business as usual, but it's great business, right? So we're still the same great Austin Telco. We're just ATFCU. We've got more vibrant colors and just doing great things for our community. And it'll be a slow rollout over the next year, but we'll still be here, still doing those great things for our members, keeping their interest in mind.
Sounds good to me, Pam. And if I may, can I just ask your personal opinion? How do you feel about the new overhaul?
I'm excited because it's great for us to grow, and even for me being there so long, it's exciting to see the growth of the credit union.
Remind me how many years?
39 years.
39 years. So of those 85, you've been here for a good chunk of it.
Almost half.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. And I think a refresh was in order, and it looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Pam, thank you.
Absolutely.
To learn more about all of the services ATFCU has to offer, visit atfcu.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by ATFCU. Welcome back, everybody. It is so hot out. Texans are searching for a good watering hole to cool down, chill out. The Ruby Hotel and Bar wants to help. Bartender Rob Lewis is here to talk to us about what's on offer. We're happy to have him. Rob, good morning.
Good morning. Pleasure's all mine. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about the Ruby Hotel and Bar. I know you guys are up in Round Rock. It's a great opportunity to have a little staycation.
That's
Be
right.
here in town, but still get a getaway experience. Talk to me about it.
That's a perfect way to describe it, really. We're right off the banks of Brushy Creek. We're just a few minutes away from downtown, so it's close by, but it still really makes you feel like you're escaping the city. It's a cute little boutique, has some great amenities like a pool, fitness center, and like I said, we're right there on the lake, so it's off the creek, so get nice sunset views as well.
Nice views. Okay, I love that. Let's talk about your summer pool pass experience, because you guys got smart. You said, we've got a great pool here. Why don't we offer it up to people?
That's right, yeah. We are trying to get the locals involved with it as well. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays from noon to 5 until the end of September. We're offering a pool pass experience, which is $50. We're going to sell just 10 of them per day. That way we can keep that nice little boutique experience so that myself and the rest of the staff can really have the time to take care of everybody and give that relaxing experience. But like I said, it's good for staycations. Maybe if you work remotely and you're just looking for somewhere to get some work done.
Clever.
You can be poolside while you do it.
I like that a lot. And the $50 actually works out pretty easily because it goes into food and drink.
That's
Something
right.
like that, right?
Yeah, it's not just your foot in the door. You can use it towards your drinks, towards food, so you can really see what our bar and kitchen has to offer.
Well, and now that you're speaking about it, let's talk about the cocktails that you brought today, because they're very fun. They're very poolside.
Right.
I've got to start with the one that comes in a pineapple.
Of course.
What am I looking at?
That always grabs the attention for sure. So we're starting with a rum base, and we're using some lime, coconut, and pineapple, so it just really makes you feel like you're on vacation while you're drinking it. And then if you want something still a little on the sweeter side, but a nice balance, this is our blue suede shoes right here. It's essentially like a margarita to start with, so you have tequila, but we added some lavender and coconut to it.
I'm going to have to try it because I've never seen a drink this blue.
Of course, please do. Yeah, we have edible glitter that we put in there to give it that nice color.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, to the eyes, it's a total, 1-2 punch, because you think, I have no idea what this is going to taste like.
Right.
It's a gorgeous margarita.
Great, I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh, and so it's a really fun, like blue take, very, I don't know, summery. And
Exactly.
then you've actually stamped, and I'm sad that everybody at home can't see it. It does say like Ruby Hotel and Bar.
That's right.
But this little ice cube here, so I'm guessing this has got to be an old fashioned.
Yes, of course, you called it. So that is our staple, or one of them, I should say, but a lot of people come for that specifically. It is our take on old fashioned. We add a little bit of orange citrus in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell everybody that. That's a little bit of our
the
secret, but yeah, a lot of people come for that. We're so proud of it. We actually include it on our happy hour menu, which we have from Monday through Friday. We do that from 4 to 6, and then Sundays we do from 2 to 6 as well. So you can get that as well as other cocktails and some food for $10 and under.
Lovely. And let's talk a little bit about the food. Some good nosh over here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so we've got our hummus plate, got some pita with our marinated olives, which of course you can also, if you like those, get some more of those on the side there. Or
I
just,
am an olive fan.
there you go. Yeah, who doesn't love olives, you know? And they're perfect and light for the poolside, especially with some of our spiced nuts there to really, you know, give you something to snack on while you're enjoying our drinks.
I was going to say a little bit of balance, a little something sweet happening over here, a little bit of something salty, and
That's
it
right.
makes for a good pool day. Okay, how can we get a hold of the pool pass?
Yeah, so if you go to our website, therubyhotel.com, it just pops right up. So it kind of almost finds its way to you as well. That's where you can order it. And then whenever you have your pool pass in hand, then you just check into our check-in whenever you get to the hotel, and they'll get you set up.
So you're going to be picking a day, though. So it's not just like buy a pool pass, show up Monday,
That's
Wednesday,
right.
Tuesday,
yeah,
Wednesday.
you do have your reservation. Like I said, we want to make sure that we don't, I don't want to say overcrowd, but we want to make sure that you have that relaxing experience and you can enjoy your time there and really get to, you know, the full experience of everything.
When you're putting so much effort into the cocktails, you're making this a boutique experience. You want people to be able to enjoy that.
Exactly right.
And not only that, but you said you're encouraging locals to come in, so much so that there's a percentage off for locals to stay the night.
That's
Is that
right. Yeah, anybody close by, if you go book with us, use the promotional code LOCALS, you'll get 20% off of our fares.
20% off, is that throughout the week?
Throughout the week, that's right.
Okay, sounds good to me. Lots of reasons to go up to the Ruby Hotel and Bar. What would you say if you were bellying up for the first time? Someone who comes in the door, as far as ordering food and picking up a drink, what would be your top picks?
Oh man, of course, like I said, our old fashioned everybody's known for, but we have a Garden of Eden, which is a gin cocktail that we use. So
perfect
it's a
for
little bit
summer.
sweeter, but we top it off with some soda, so it makes it a little bit lighter. We also have some green edible glitter for that to make it glow a little bit.
You guys are clever.
Oh yeah,
And
I
then
like to have
for
fun.
food?
For food, we have a brie and fig flatbread, excuse me. That would definitely recommend. It's
Okay, I
amazing.
think you and I have the same flavor palette because I would be ordering those things 100%. We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Rob. We
Of course.
appreciate it. All right, get passes online right now, guys, at therubyhotel.com.
Let's see what she said then. Hey, why must they play these mind games, huh?
What do I say? Teach me to be funny like you.
Don't be silly, Tyler. Can't teach that.
You're one of the funniest people in the world.
Well, yes, I do like to take a wry, sideways look at life, but my bedrock's funny voices, and that doesn't really translate to text message.
Apple TV's British comedy Trying is back for its 5th season, following the lives of Nikki and Jason as they navigate family life and beyond. And we spoke with one of the stars of the show. Check it out. Joining me now is star of Apple TV's Trying Rafe, Spa. Hi, Rafe. How are you? I'm so excited to learn more about you and this show and all of your involvement with it.
Thank you, Blake. Nice to see you, and happy to be here talking about a show which is so important to me in my life, and that I love sharing with the world.
Well, now 5 seasons in with Trying, I'm curious, what does Jason mean to you, and what do you feel like you have learned from him along the way 5 seasons in?
You know, it's 5 seasons, but in real time, I first read this script in 2018, so 8 years ago. It's been a part of my life, this show, and I've really grown and changed with the character. And I think that one of the things that sustains a long-running TV show is that from an audience point of view, you want to see the characters change and grow and evolve, because you yourself as an audience member do the same thing. I'm a very different person now in my own life than I was 8 years ago. So is Jason. I think that that's a really important part of the show's success, because ultimately great TV shows are a group of people that we love hanging out with, and they become part of the family in a weird way for that short amount of time that you binge the show or wait for it to come out on a weekly basis, whatever it is. They become part of the family, and I'm really proud of a show which is populated by good people trying to do the right thing.
I think that's really special to have that takeaway 5 seasons in and still feel so connected to it. One of the more prevalent themes throughout the show is, of course, parenthood and adoption and everything that comes along with that. So I'm curious, what do you think the show says about adoption? And also, if there's viewers out there that, you know, have shared experiences to the characters, in what ways do you hope that they feel kind of impacted and understood?
I think that the show is a celebration of family in all of its different shapes and sizes. I think family means different things to different people. In my own life, my family isn't necessarily conventional. Esther and I have a child together, and I have 3 children from my previous marriage. That, to me, doesn't make my family any less beautiful or valid. And everybody's got their own version of that. In our show, we have a couple that have adopted 2 children. And the love that they feel for their children is as great had they naturally conceived them. And for members of the adoption community or people that have had difficulty in naturally conceiving children, I think they get a great deal from the show because they feel represented. And the gentleman who wrote it, Andy Walton, he himself was adopted. So he was very keen to make it as accurate a depiction as possible. But, you know, the idea of adoption was the original hook of the show. It's evolved now. It's become a show about family in all of its beauty and dysfunction. You know, I think those are one and the same thing, really, beauty and dysfunction, because no one's family straightforward, don't we know it? But you only get one, whether they're chosen or not. You only get one, and you know, we're stuck with them.
Isn't that true? Well, very beautifully said there. So obviously you and Esther kind of had this whole thing. You guys are the stars of the show. So what's it been like getting to really kind of like take this project on with her? And then also, what's something that would maybe like surprise people about her?
That's funny. So Esther and I have been making the show for a long time, and in season 4 we got together and we became a romantic couple in real life, and we now have a baby together. And, you know, I get to live and sometimes work with my favorite person, and that is a complete joy. I love hanging out with her. What would surprise people about her? Well, there's certain things that I think should stay within a marriage or a relationship that I'm not going to divulge. But, you know, she has a very... she's got an amazing sense of humor and quite a dark sense of humor in the best possible way. She's just, it's probably not surprising to the audience to find out that she's funny, but she's, some of her humor is surprising.
Okay, all right, hey, we'll take that. So season 5 is on the horizon. In what ways would you say that Nikki and Jason's story as parents and just maybe the overall storyline is really elevated this season?
Yeah, sure. So the show started off as a show about adoption, is now a show about family in its myriad ways, and they, you know, play a couple who have found themselves with 2 teenage kids, and they're sort of terrified of their oldest daughter, who's a very powerful character. They're frightened of her because you know, she doesn't take any prisoners, and a bomb goes off in their life because the children's biological mother turns up, which I think is a very real thing for people that have adopted, and a very difficult thing, that someone else lives out there who has a claim to your children. I think that's very powerful. But, you know, the show has always done really well at dealing with difficult issues with humor, and does a really good job of keeping it light, but also having beautiful moments of pathos and connection and beauty and sadness. All of these things have contributed to a show which is 5 seasons old now, in a landscape which it's very difficult to keep a show running these days, you know? So we must be doing something right.
Well, Ray, thank you so much for your time. We can't wait for everyone to see season 5 of Trying on Apple TV.
You can catch up on Trying now on Apple TV and watch season 5 starting July 8th.
Welcome back, everybody. On July 11th, a big day. Still Austin Whiskey Co. has a very special $1, did you hear me? $1 drink deal. Joining us now with more details are Katie Crenshaw and Jacob Ostrowski, and we're excited to hear more. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we're talking about the cold fashion, Jacob, which is something that I haven't heard of before. Talk to me a little bit about this drink.
Yeah, so the cold fashion is our take on an old fashioned. It's basically just frozen. You want me to whip it up for you?
I would love to see you whip it up for me.
So we're just going to start with some old fashioned mix. This is going to be a single serving too. Normally when we make this, it would be like a batch serving for more people, the merrier.
I was going to say, because you're going to have a lot of people on your hands come the party time.
Exactly. So this is just a single serving for you.
And this is your good straight bourbon whiskey going in.
Yes.
We've also had a little bit of a sour mix go in as well.
And some old fashioned mix. And then already got some ice in there. We're gonna blend it up.
Nicely done.
This is a nice little blender too. Take it on the go. Take your cold fashioned wherever you want with you.
That's a good little sell for that little blender right there, yeah.
And then you just pour it in your cup. You'll notice this is a pretty sweet gold cup.
It is a sweet gold cup, and the sweet gold cup is important, right?
It is indeed. So on Saturday, July 11th, at our cold fashion party, we are going to be giving away $1 cold fashions all day for anybody. But the first 100 people to show up to the party are going to get one of these bad boys, which will give you access to the Cold Fashion Club, which will give you $1 cold fashion per day for the whole Texas summer, which is until October 1st.
And I appreciate that you guys know how long the Texas summer really is, because it's going to be hot for a good long time. It is a huge deal, though. So everybody has access to these $1 cold fashions at the party, but it's those first 100 people through the door that are going to have the ability to get a $1 cold fashioned every single day until October 1st.
That's right.
You are going to create some lifetime fans, my friend.
That's the goal.
That is pretty important. Okay, so how do we be one of those first 100 people through the door?
Just show up at our distillery on Saturday, July 11th. It's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have lots of stuff going on. We're obviously going to have $1 cold fashions for everyone. We're going to have the gold cup. We're going to have live music. We're going to have free corn dogs for people.
Hey,
that's a summer party.
If you didn't get me going there already, now I'm in.
Yeah, we're going to have a little speakeasy on site. So there's lots of fun activities. It's not going to be the normal distillery visit. It's going to be a little elevated, and obviously $1 cold fashions.
Lovely, lovely. Okay, I want to ask about the cold fashion, Katie, if I can. How important is this drink to y'all's brand?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a great drink for us. It is by far and wide the best seller at the distillery itself, and we have been really taking this to our national audience as well, because it's a really approachable drink for people who maybe are newer to the whiskey world or whiskey curious, or are sitting in the middle of Texas when it is a billion degrees, and want to have something to cool down. So I think a lot of times people think of whiskey as a wintertime moment. We're here to prove that incorrect. This is an all the time thing.
Do you mind if I have a little sip with this gold cup? I'm going to take this gold cup off you if that's okay.
We got you.
Ooh, it's lovely. Oh, it's so nice and bright.
It's great, huh?
Oh, some cherry on top. Lovely, lovely stuff. It does have, of course, you can taste that bourbon whiskey, but so much lightness, so much more refreshing than you think of for a normal old fashioned.
Yeah, 100%. It's super approachable. And I think, like I said, a lot of people who maybe are a little bit more curious, a bit more of a casual drinker, aren't going to show up and order a whiskey on a rock or order an old fashioned just yet. This is the way to go to get to not only a whiskey cocktail, but then to introduce yourself to Still Austin.
Lovely. Okay, and Katie, talk to me a little bit more about the party. I mean, I've heard free corn dogs. I've heard that there's music going on. Anything else that we missed?
Yeah, so DJ Tropicana Joe will be spinning 45s with us starting at noon, with those free corn dogs being handed out. We're just having a big old summer kickoff. If you're sitting in Austin and in the middle of July, what better thing to do than to come out and have a cold fashion and make them even better for $1 all day. So we'll have that. We'll be hanging out, and like Jake said, there's some new fun things happening on site at the distillery. If you've been there in the past, it will look a little bit different. We've got some speakeasy moments, a cold plunge in case you want to try your chances with that. There will be
if the cold fashioned wasn't enough.
Some free swag that'll go along with that. And so it's just going to be a big fun day.
It sounds awesome. So Jacob, what is a visit to the distillery normally like? Because it sounds like this is going to be like a fun extravaganza.
Yeah, so I mean, our distillery is always fun to come to. Don't get me wrong. So normally you might come, you take a tour, go through, taste some whiskeys, get a flight. But this Saturday is all about the cold fashion. So we've got some cool decorations set up in our cold fashion theme, and it's really going to be all about this.
Oh, the gold cup. Ooh, everybody wants one. All right, 21 plus, I'm guessing, and it should be a lot of fun.
Our distillery is open to all ages all the time. And so if you are drinking, 1,000% 21 and up, and we will be checking. But feel free to bring the family, feel free to bring friends. We want everybody to feel welcome.
You get those free corn dogs. All
That's
right,
right,
guys, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. For more information, visit stillaustin.com. Whether your summer plans include relaxing at home, dipping in the pool, or heading to the beach, these trending items are perfect for the season. Ashley Howard is standing by with all the essentials to upgrade your summer at the best prices in this week's Epic Discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Ashley Howard. Before we start, grab your phone and scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big. From fitness, fun in the sun, a spotless pool, and the coolest drink you will make all summer, we have a little bit of something for everyone. So let's kick things off with an item that keeps me moving while I work at my desk. The Merake Under Desk Elliptical. No need to carve out extra time or rearrange your whole schedule just to get some movement in. It's so smooth, whisper quiet, and so easy on your joints. If your goal this year is to simply move more, this is your answer. Next, the sunny days are here and the beach is calling. Always be ready and packed with the Sun Ninja Rubber Beach Bag. This thing is built for adventure. It's durable, water resistant, and built to handle beach trips, pool days, boating adventures, and weekend getaways. It's roomy enough for your towels, your snacks, sunscreen, kids' toys, and much more. Give it a quick rinse if you find sand at the bottom and watch it dry quickly. It's the one bag you'll reach for every time. And if you've been looking for an easier way to keep your pool clean, then you have to get your hands on the iGarden Robotic Pool Cleaner. It's cordless and easy to set up and maintain. It runs on powerful suction and has smart 3D navigation. It also has 3 cleaning modes, one for floor cleaning only, another for full coverage, and last mode for wall and waterline cleaning first and then floor. The best part is you can control it all from your phone using the app. You know how I feel about leading a smart life. So this one definitely gets my vote for sure. And lastly, let's cool things down with the Iceman Slushie Machine. It makes the perfect frozen drinks that aren't watered down or filled with ice chunks. It has 5 slushie presets: slushie, juice, frappe, shake, or cocktail, whatever you're craving. It's ready within the hour. But we all know the fun part is serving them. Just pull the lever right over your favorite glass and cheers. This is going to be a hit at every summer gathering you host. All right, let's take one last look at today's products helping you save money. Head to epicdiscounts.com or scan the QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products mentioned and where to buy them by going to our website, kxan.com, and clicking on the Marketplace tab.
Good morning, Austin. Here is a quick preview of this week's episode of Test Miles on KXAN+. Test Miles is a lifestyle automotive series that takes viewers beyond the showroom and into the real world of driving. Each week, we explore the newest cars, trucks, SUVs, and electric vehicles while breaking down the design, technology, performance, safety features, and everyday value that matters to most drivers. This week, we're taking you to some of the biggest auto shows in the world for a look at what's new, what's next, and what could be coming into your driveway in the years ahead. We start on the floor of the LA Auto Show, where Volkswagen shares a powerful story of survival by restoration of a classic VW bus damaged in the Palisade fires. We also take a look at the award-winning Golf GTI, the new Tiguan, and the latest from Subaru, Nissan, and Ford, including a special Mustang experience celebrating one of America's most iconic sports cars. Then we head to the Japan Mobility Show, where Lexus and Toyota are showing us a very different version of the future. From luxury concept vehicles and autonomous technology to Toyota's focus on mobility for all. This part of the episode looks beyond traditional cars and into how transportation could change the way people live, work, and travel. We also visit the New York International Auto Show for new trucks, cars, and SUVs and electric vehicles, including the Lucid Gravity, Subaru Outback, Hyundai Palisade, Honda Passport, Ram 1500, and more. And finally, we get a look at Century, Toyota's new ultra-luxury global brand, designed to compete at the very top of the automotive world. This is your preview for this week's ride. You can watch full episodes of Test Miles Saturday mornings at 9:30 on KXAN+.
Content segments during Studio 512 were paid for by Empower Kids Drop-In and ATFCU.